Welcome back, everyone. So I am here in the end on one of the Burning Mountains biome islands, added by Hardcore Ender expansion. And I was about to figure out this puzzle, I think. So, what I've learned is that when you, and I actually learned it on my own by experimentation, when you throw the ore onto the ground, it propagates in the direction you threw it. Then if it hits one of these wall blocks on the floor that have the square in them, they will also, like, burst, I guess you could say, and spread it to all their adjacent tiles. But, haha, I lit up the whole floor. Oh my goodness. Okay. Guess I summoned a boss. Boss of Explodiness. Flying Explodiness, so let's do this and this. Haha. Cool. And what did I get? I got a ton of fiery essence. Wow, a whole lot of it. I have no idea what the purpose of fiery essence is. But I'm going to assume it's great, because I got a lot of it, so I want it to be really awesome. Cool. Well, let's see if we can find one more island type. Before we head back to the overworld. Nope, this is the same type of island. Oh, but it has one of these pits in it. Which might include something good? I don't know. End powder ore. I'm not impressed. Okay, another eye. Another of these guys. Oh, I think... Nope. More lava. There is another type of island, I believe. Let's see if we can find one. Nope, this is just another infested forest. How about this? Nope, another fire mountain. Okay, give me a second. I will look around for the last type of Hardcore Ender expansion, special end island. And here we go. Some sort of eerie, enchanted biome with gunk on it, but also these giant ender guardians and little baby endermen. Aww, how cute. So, yeah, I guess these are, what, enchanted end islands or something. Ender Guardians can hit pretty hard, and they have explosions included. So, gotta be careful around these places. Occasionally, these can spawn little temples that have ender relics in them. And that's important to note because that's how the Ender Demon was spawned. And that looks like it's a highly virulent poison. Okay, let's just check the underside of this place. Yep, I think that will probably do us for now. Okay, let's see if we can find our way back. I'm gonna go to 0, 0 in the end. See what's there. If not, I always have multiple redundant ways to get back home. I have my, what is it? Darkcraft rod. I also have a Mistcraft book. Both of which will easily get me back home. But I want to see if I can find the main island, because there is one more resource here in the end I want to show you. Okay. Let's see. Ah, awesome. So, the main island does in fact spawn. Someone placed a turret. Awesome. At or near 0, 0. Okay, let's kill Enderman until we get what we came for. Okay, there are a couple coming now. Okay, let's see, a couple more. Don't worry, I will. Oh, flickers. Interesting. I do specifically have some flicker jars with me. Kind. That is an ender flicker. Interesting. I have no idea what they're used for, but I suspect pretty good stuff. Because the end is, you know, relatively late game. Come here. I want one more ender flicker. But this enderman keeps beating me up. Ugh. Okay. You. Okay. Now, my little ender friend. I can stabilize him so that he doesn't disappear. Catching him is very difficult, but I did it. Okay. let's just see what their uses are. Flicker, focus, containment. So they are used to keep mobs held where you want them. Cool. Okay, I'm going to kill Enderman until I find one of the items that I want to show you. Because it could take a while, but I will be right back. Well, it took a while, but I finally got one of the item that I am so interested in from the end, and that is the Ender Shard from Thaumic Tinkerer. Ender Shards are what will allow us to... Sorry, I just couldn't help coming up here to look at this. Okay. Ender Shards will allow us to make Ichor, which is required for all the most awesome Thaumcraft Thaumic Tinkerer items. So, eventually, we will need a way to get a large number of Ender Shards. Some sort of automated farm, for example. I think I somehow managed to put my... Huh. I don't know where my ender pouch went. Because it does not go in a focus pouch. And it is no longer in my bag. Somehow, inadvertently, and I'm sure you all saw how, but I did not. Somehow, I must have tossed out my ender pouch, so let's make another. Pouch. Wow. Pyrotheum. Cool. Okay, and now that we have the pouch, we can shift right click there. Awesome. What? This is wrong. Let's double check. One sec, I'm going to log out and in. Okay, that was just a rendering glitch. We are getting transfer pipes to transfer everything we need it to. Still making steam and yeah, okay. Excellent. We must have quite a lot of mob essence if those lights are on. 3 KB. Nice. Ton of honey, lava, life essence. Yeah, we're pretty good right now. Okay. While we're standing here, let's get our portal gun out and get rid of those portals. I don't like keeping them lying around. Not the least reason is that if anyone wanders into a portal that leads into my base, they are going to get fried by my force field. Okay. So, you know what? We'll do some witchery soon. But I just got that ender shard. Let's make our first little bit of icorium. So we want an ender shard, a nether shard. We'll need a diamond. Or two? I don't even remember. We'll also need a nether star. But we've used our last one, so let's get a couple more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now that we've summoned all the demons we'll need for the time being at least, I will keep these collapsed, unset up. Let's do 2 withers at the same time. I am confident that we can take them. Okay, and I'm even going to stand in the room for the explosion. Let's do this. Holy cow. They nearly just killed me. Wowee. And they did break some of my base somewhere. Okay. Awesome. Let's grab a potion. Gonna take more than that, huh? Okay. Okay, let's cheat a little. Holy cow, okay. Okay, guys. They are not hitting me much now that I'm in this corner. Wow. Okay. Crazy. Let's assess the damage. Everything up here is fine. It looks like they got 10 stone brick, 2 spruce wood, and 7 dirt. But I don't see where any of this came from. Except for one. Oh, you know what? I think it all came out of the edges. That's what I bet. Huh. Okay. So what we need to do then is turn back into our full-sized model because aiming doesn't work when you're half size. Okay. The important thing here is that these two blocks are warded because they are visible. But other than that, I bet the rest of this came from edges that we cannot see unless we were... Oh, no, okay, some of it came from here. Huh. Okay. Let's make sure that all of this is warded then. Okay. That's 5 of it. Okay. So I don't see any more damage. So I think that will be sufficient to repair what we care about. Except, of course, for the item frame upstairs, which, well, is always going to break, which is too bad. Okay. Now, let's look up the actual recipe for ichor. Okay, an Eye of Ender. Okay. So, here's what we'll need. Eye of Ender, Nether Star in the center, diamond, and then the 2 planar shards, along with some essences, which I'm really just going to assume we have because we have a lot of each. We should double check that we have enough spiritus. Oh yeah, we have twice as much spiritus as we need. But if we're going to do this a lot, we will obviously need a better way to collect essentia, because we will want to collect specific essentia that will be used, rather than every old essentia. Okay, and we're almost there. Let's take a look at our book, see what we will use this ichor for. So this will actually get us, is that 3 ichor? Which can be used to make ichor cloth, and Icorium. I think what I really want is the Wand Focus Experience Drain, which just takes Ichor and a few other things. Awesome. Ichor. Oh, we actually get 8 from that. That's even better than I thought. Awesome. That'll give us some room to work with. Okay, so we will need a Talisman of Withholding for this. Gold, Nether Quartz, Diamond, Zombie Brain. Okay, and it also required Smoky Quartz, which I can make with charcoal. Cool. So, what is it that's being infused here? The gold. Okay. Cool. And while that's infusing, let's collect the rest of the things we'll need for this. That will be an enchanting table, bottle of enchanting, and a diamond. I am glad we found this enchantment table in the end last episode, just because it makes my life a little easier. And the whole thing will be infused into an ender pearl. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Ichor 5, 6. Cool. So, assuming I actually have enough of each of these essences, let's check Cognito. Yeah, I should. Vitium and Aurum. Aurum I always have a ton of. Vitium I've got plenty. Cool. So when this completes, I will have the Experience Drain Wand Focus, which is super awesome. It will allow me, rather than having to run here to my mob grinder in order to fill up wands, I will be able to do it here in the comfort of my Thaumcraft room with this tank, just gaining levels and draining them that way. I will show you, here we go, with this Infernal Wand. I made this to help out another player on the server. They needed to make a staff, and my alchemical blood wand just didn't have the juice to do it, so I made this Thaumium Embossed Infernal Wand, which has a maximum of 150 vis of each type it can store. And now that we can get this focus, bam. It is also going to be easy to fill. I just right-click, it drains my experience, but gains some up in the upper left you can see it was gaining vis. I'll show you again. So as I hold down right click, vis goes up. Now obviously for this to work, I am going to need a lot of experience. So funnily enough, even though this was a way where I wouldn't have to stand here in front of my mob spawner, I still am going to rely on my mob spawner in order to make the experience that I will then convert into vis. So I'll put blazes in here. Blazes, of course, give more experience than other mobs. So killing them will more quickly generate experience. And I believe I've fireproofed this whole area, because last time I did that, I ended up with a little bit of a mess to clean up. Okay, so I think that's about all the time I have for this episode. I am going to, between this episode and next, probably use some more of that Ichor. I'm not entirely certain what I'll make. But possibly some more wand, or like a better wand, or I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff. I won't touch any of the Icorium tools or the Ichor cloth robes or anything like that. Probably I might get this focus, I might get a better wand, or the bottomless pouch actually looks nice. Anyway, whatever I do, I will be slightly more powerful next time in the next episode. That'll be good because we will be almost certainly fighting some witchery demons, which can be challenging. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.